The old man isn't actually much help. We'll try to find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Okay. Investigate the barn wall for a hidden door. Try to analyze what these energy readings could be. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. So that's the combined one then. So they're all unconscious and lying on surgical tables. Okay. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Okay. These people must be the missing marquee. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Pilot, which will be Paris. Quickly to wake up the half-Klingon woman. So that's under, so he's likely to have a success, isn't he, doing that? Okay. Successful challenges times 4, critical success, injury free. Sector 1, okay. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her awaiting when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? Excuse me. We lost contact with you for several hours. But we were just right there, Tom. Tom? Seems like he's still on the array, I hope. Captain, we're being held by the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Oh, this is a deviation from the story. Ram us. One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? Oh, I see. So my choices, it wasn't B'Elanna and Harry Kim. It took other people. Alright. We're beaming over. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Well, at least that's the same. Likewise, Captain, Mr. Tourism must inform me that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. Bad-tempered as ever. That is unsurprising. I assure you I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standard. Attack. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay. And we can't get back on that. Oh, we can't get back on that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Oh, gotta fix something else. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are inoperative. We require resources and engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to bypass a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Switch on. So which is engineer? That looks like of course it's a mess. I'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Repair. 2 cycles. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. I think I've already done that. Explore the system and gather more resources until the engineering office is repaired. System. Focus ship. System. Right. That was the Talaxian freighter. That was duranium. That's the only source of duranium. Oh no, that is as well. That's nearer. 3 cycles. Go to that one then. So it's repaired. Provides up to +1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction and hull repair on board. Hold on, so I've got to enter ship. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an initial work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing debris, requires work teams to be able to carry out and several tasks at the same time. Obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Okay, cool. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that. Right, so 2 we said, didn't we? Yeah. Morale, oh dear. The morale bar shows your current morale. The change to morale per cycle. An icon to indicate your crew's needs. Open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Repair 3 cycles. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time cycles. To pass the time, travel on the map. Okay. You can use a work team to clear it up for more building space and gain a few resources. Okay. So that's my only option. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, but structurally sound with sealed storage compartments. So we can't do that. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. Doesn't say how long it's going to take. Repaired mess hall. So it's meals and relaxation. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. With every cycle, your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consuming, I presume that should say, premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume too. Okay. So yeah, we've got to put morale up, haven't we? Ooh. So that's the bridge. How do I get to go to the back? Well, there we go. I don't want to do anything with that. Right. System. Dismantle the ruined room. Ruined room removal concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for, yeah, morale. To To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up construction menu. If you have enough work tools and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Yeah, I was wondering about that. It's not connected, so shouldn't I be clearing that as well? Pool technology, combat, crew. I presume it's that then. Oh, so it's got to be that then. Alright. Oh. Build emergency quarters. Have I done both though? No life support. Where, what, where? Except 2 box com. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate them, give them back. Let Balana talk. Optional, scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. So they're no longer there. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Appeal to his humanity then, I suppose. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honour a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. What kind of debt? Or offer your help? Offer help. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help. I've searched the galaxy for methods beyond your comprehension. No, there is nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. We haven't got any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You, Starfleet, don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I've observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the fifth planet of the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have even. Thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'd be happier if we worked together, Captain. Helm, set course for the fifth planet of the neighbouring system. Let's find our people. Set a course for the fifth planet of the neighbouring system, maximum warp. Oh, okay. Sector map. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the system first and select a specific point of interest to visit. Sector.